Singularity comes from the developers at Raven Software and is published by Activision. It's a first-person shooter very easily matched to titans such as Half-Life, Doom 3, and Bioshock. Singularity keeps ideas from these games, such as utilizing a gravity gun and the love of old tape recorders to flesh out a foreboding atmosphere. The premise is that you are part of a US military expedition to an abandoned island, Katorga 12, where the Soviets were experimenting with the mysterious Element 99. Things don't go smoothly. You find yourself alone, and the whole island is a circus of evil, reminiscent of Bioshock's Rapture. The game's narrative is told through tape recorders, notes, and mysterious scratches on the wall. Also, what's a time-splitting story without scary flashbacks? Eventually, you find yourself some weapons and the TMD, short for Time Manipulation Device, which I can only compare to weapons such as Half-Life 2's Gravity Gun or Portal's Portal Gun. There is a catch to the TMD, in that it can only affect items that have been exposed to Element 99. No matter though, because you can affect enemies, and that's the main thing that people want to mess with anyway. You can push things forward, you can pull things back, you can H enemies, turn them into monsters, renew electronics to working condition, create a bubble of super slowed space-time, all as a means to save the world and your timeline. Most interestingly, you are able to find your next destination by pinging almost like sonar. A set of footsteps leads you through the corridors. What the game does well is conveying the feeling of your great power against the large threat of an ever-present enemy. Yes, of course, whatever went wrong at Katorga 12 and involving the all-powerful Element 99 ripped a hole in time. You end up traveling back and forth between different versions of then and now in order to prevent the Soviets from dominating the world in an altered timeline. Singularity is paced fairly well, though you feel a bit underpowered at first. It's full of action set pieces, interwoven with some scary tension-building segments. The enemies ramp up in difficulty, but thankfully, your weapons and abilities match up pretty well. The game's graphics are not cutting edge, but also not too stale. They match up with recent games in the genre. The sound is atmospheric and haunting, but again, nothing new. The action set pieces and the TMD are the shining stars of this game. Singularity is dotted with large-scale confrontations, climactic boss battles, and frightening discoveries. TMD serves as the focus of the game, and Singularity does well in hammering that fact into your head. You frequently have to solve simple puzzles and renew huge structures in order to make it through the game. If you are hankering for something that plays like Half-Life 2, with a bit of Doom 3 and Bioshock mixed in, this is a game you probably would enjoy. The science fiction is entertaining, though at times hokey. The weapons feel solid, and the powers are great fun.